And when a person is constant in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, frequently remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, always remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what does this indicate? Al-Rabi' ibn Anas rahimahullah was from the Salaf. What would he say? He would say, عَلَامَةُ حُبِّ اللَّهِ كَثْرَةُ ذِكْرِهِ. A sign that you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is you frequently remember Him. لِأَنَّكَ لَا تُحِبُّ شَيْئًا إِلَّا أَكْثَرْتَ مِنْ ذِكْرِهِ. For verily you do not love something except you always remember it. Is this not the truth? Is this not the reality? When someone loves money, he always thinks about it. When he wakes up, he thinks about it. When he goes to sleep, he thinks about it. When a person loves women, that's all he thinks about. Rather, you find them always mentioning it. And whenever they have an opportunity and a fursa and a chance to mention, they mention it. So what do you think about a person who always mentions Allah, who always remembers Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? This is a sign that he loves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and always mentioning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the reason for a person to have satisfaction in his heart, to have contentment in his heart, and to have tranquility in his heart. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَتَطْمَئِنُّ قُلُوبُهُمْ بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ. That those who believe and their hearts find contentment in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, verily in the remembrance of Allah do the hearts find peace. The people that remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala much, they find this contentment and they find this peace and they find this tranquility in their heart. And they feel that void and the emptiness in their heart, that which many of the people try to fill in. They fill it in with whatever they can, with women, with drugs, with money, with music. But that hole and that void cannot be filled except with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For this reason, remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala much is a cure. As Ibn Aoun rahimahullah from the Salaf, he would say, ذِكْرُ النَّاسِ دَاءٌ وَذِكْرُ اللَّهِ دَوَاءٌ. That the remembrance of the people is a sickness and the remembrance of Allah is the cure. And if you find a person, قَلِيلٌ مَا يَذْكُرُ اللَّهَ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ وَكَثِيرٌ مَا يَذْكُرُ النَّاسِ. If you find a person that remembers Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala little, and he always mentions the people, يَسُبُّ هَذَا وَيَتَكَلَّمْ عَلَى هَذَا. He insults this person, he backbites this person, فَعَلَمْ أَنَّهُ مَرِيضٌ. Then know that this person is a person of sickness.